What's going on, everybody? We back at it again with another episode of the Factz podcast. Right now, man, we on episode 23. Y'all see, man, I got my guy.
Huncho Hugo. Oh yeah.
Listen, man, it's going to be a whole new episode, man. We got a lot going on with the brand behind the scenes. And, man, I want to start off giving a shout out to Movo mics. They're the mics I've been using since I started the podcast. And, since I actually got my first mics, that's what I've been using. And, I reached out to them and they just sent me their newest mics, the wireless all the way. I don't have it's a dope little setup. If you're into the mics, go check out Movo mic. And, they definitely are way better than the previous ones I have. They're just so small, no mics, nothing, no cords, nothing, just a small little thing I just clip onto myself. So for the viewers watching this on YouTube, I'll pull it off real quick, show y'all real quick, just a small little mic, but
Calm little upgrade. Just
yeah,
a calm
nice little
upgrade.
Big shout out to them. I plan to definitely be working with them in the future. And yeah, man, we've been switching a lot of things up. A lot of things been going on behind the scenes, and that's why we got my guy on the podcast, Huncho Hugo, my cameraman, the guy behind the scenes who I talk to every day, knows all of the moves I'm making, the reasons why I'm making the moves. Is, much as I'm doing everything, I'm trying to school him to everything I'm doing, the reasons why I'm doing it. And a lot of this is going to be talked about in this episode. But, I want y'all to welcome my guy to the show, because at the end of the day, not going to see me on no more episodes by myself, because we trying to bring as much value into the conversation. And, kind of a lot of the conversations me and you have every day on the phones, we kind of try and bring that to light, I feel like, with the rebranding, the podcast, all that. So, but yeah, man, big shout out to you, man. You've been killing them. Your edit's been going crazy.
Appreciate it.
The stuff we've been working on behind the scenes that people ain't gonna see till it's all the way ready and everything comes to life is, we really working.
Nah, it's just about working hard, bro. Staying consistent. Trying to improve consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Not wasting time. Every time you're doing something, it gotta be better than the last time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's not like competing against somebody else. That's
competing with yourself. But like with that, I feel like you also got to know that if you sitting here not working, there's somebody else in our world that's working. And listen, ain't nobody about to outwork me.
That's facts.
That's a fact. So like why that's why I'm always working so much. That's why, it's only it's 10:30 at night. I'm tired. Like, I'm done. I'd be sleeping if we wasn't doing this, but
it's way past your bedtime, gang.
Yeah, the real talk. But I'll be up at 5 in the morning. I'll come down. I might be pressing shirts, making decals, fulfilling my orders, stuff like that. So, I wake up early. I like to wake up, get an early start on a day,
Right.
Start working. Because that's a time where I know ain't nobody else working. So if I'm up 5, 6 in the morning, I'm working. I might, me, some days I'll send 100 DMs to these other brands and, see who wants to work with me. That's a whole nother thing we gonna get into, all the brands, because
definitely gotta get into that. That's some game right there. You gotta get them the game on how to pursue like opportunities for themselves.
Yeah,
not just sitting back and waiting for the opportunity to come to you. I mean, it's cool to be working and like posting on Instagram, but eventually you got to reach out to.
Oh yeah, because listen,
expand
if you feel like, I look at it like this, like I know what I'm doing is so great, and I know there's people out there that has money that wants to become a part of what I'm doing and help fund what I'm doing and make what I'm doing bigger than I ever could imagine, because they see the reach I got, stuff like that. So I just look at it like, these people is in their own world, living their life, making all their money, making their moves. Like, unless I reach out, how they ever gonna know who I am and what I'm doing?
Thanks.
Now, once I reach out and y'all not acknowledge me, and I get the sense that you don't want to work with me, I know my worth, I'm gonna move on. Because I feel like I'm not gonna get what I want in return, then You know, there's no business to be done.
That's what they say though. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah, so I'll knock on 100 doors and I get happy when the one answers. I mean, that's how we got these new mics. Shout out to Movo. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't just message. When I message a company, a brand, like I'm messaging 20 of them minimum. Like, no cap. Like when I say 100, like I really will message.
Really messages.
Damn near 100 brands. So, and the thing I learned is these brands that I message, I'm not messaging Bike Life brands no more. Like, I guess, you know, we're not going to keep bouncing around this during, you know, this interview. So with me, I just recently dropped all my sponsors, but SE Bikes. You know, obviously you know that it's not no surprise to you. I didn't really drop. I don't want to say I dropped my sponsors.
You gotta elaborate on that.
Okay, to me, a sponsor is somebody who is going to write me out a contract and say, you do this and this, and we pay you this amount of money, or maybe not even money, just you do this, and this is what you're going to get in return. We have terms. I understand what you expect out of me. You understand what you're going to get. I feel like I can build with you. You know what I mean? Like,
so you ain't dropped all your relationships you had?
No. Jimmy, like Burlington County Bikes, first and foremost, big shout out to Jimmy. He's basically like my manager, for real. Like when I have something going on, he's the first person I'm gonna call. Yo, I got this going on. How should I handle this? Because, you know, he been in the industry, so, but, you know, he knows when I talk to him, I tell him I'm done with all my sponsors. And, you know, and then I say, okay, yeah, we about to come up and do this work together, you know.
Yeah.
We've been talking about that, and then we was just up there last week shooting that short little film just to drop him off his merch and give him the extra promo.
That came out.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just, yo, we could do this. Like, we came up there and did that on our own. But at the same time, we have a business relationship. Jimmy supports me. Jimmy, you know, I went up there to drop him off 30 hoodies that he sells at his shop. You know what I mean? Like my socks, everybody knows, you know, go check out Hoodrichbikelife.com. But like I just dropped my socks and I've been trying to push them, and he said, yo, we could do it the same way we did the masks. Just put them in the shop and I'll give you all the money. So if you go into Burlington and you buy a pair of my socks that cost $15, I'm gonna get the whole 15. The shop ain't about to make nothing off of that sale. They gonna just do that on the side for me.
Right.
And then, you know, they got the hoodies, all the stuff that they purchased, but he just, you know, they understand everything. My margins aren't the greatest, so I got to make my money, and for him to take, you know, he's trying to help me out and wants to see me get further. That's why, you know, all my listen, everybody who I ever worked with, I want the relationship to still be there.
So who do you have on your roster now as sponsors?
SE Bikes.
Just SE Bikes?
Yes.
Man. Okay. So I ain't even gonna call no names out, so we just gonna move on from that.
No, listen. At the end of the day, like everything needs to be talked about. Like, all right, like you gotta look at it like this. I know we talk about stuff, but like look at it like this. Like, you know, my real life situation. Obviously, you know, my personal life is very personal to me. Like, all my kids, you know what I mean? You don't see me posting all that stuff. Like, I keep my whole family, like, you know, me and my kid's mom just separated, you know, after, you know, we've just been together for 6 years. She finally just moved out. Now, she moved out before and then just came back, was here for 9 months, and then she just moved out again finally. You know what I mean? I don't even want to say it like finally, because at the end of the day, I really just want to build my relationship back with her and have a healthy friendship, and you know what I mean, be able to be cool as we was, and like, you know, like at this point in my life, I'm not looking for no relationship. I don't got time to waste with nobody. I wake up at 6 in the morning, I start working, I'm hustling, I'm on the Instagram grinding, doing this and that. The first of the month keep rolling around. My bills need to get paid. I got 4 kids. You know what I mean? I got 4 kids. I got a 3-bedroom house that I support on my own. You know, I'm trying to keep investing into my brand so I can actually make something.
Yep.
So for me to be running around promoting all these other brands because you want to give me some bike parts or you want me to wear this merch, this, that is cool. Like there's certain people, like Old Bones Therapy, for example. Like I really enjoy and love their products and need their products. Their shin guards, like especially when during the summer when I was wearing shorts,
Yep.
you like bro, they were the best thing ever.
Doing
You know what I
combos
mean?
that protect
But
your
still
leg.
now, even though it's winter, like if you think I'm not gonna be wearing them under my pants, you're tripping. So with them, we always had we always had an understanding what it is. But I'm not at the point. I'm at the point right now where I'm getting 10-day shut off notices. I probably got 10-day shut off notice like 5-6 times this year
So
on
you ain't
different
never,
bills.
You ain't ever think about just quitting all this bike and going to get a job?
Yeah, almost every day I think about it, but I just know like I invested so much and like you got to be patient. You got to keep putting in the work and make something happen because I truly believe in where bike life can go because I see all these brands that come in and all y'all are making millions of dollars. Y'all got millions of dollars in inventory. This, that. To have $1 million in inventory, you got a business. You know what I mean? Y'all can put people in position. So like, to me, it's just like I want to see more of y'all taking care of the people who is taking care of y'all to build y'all brand. And like if I can't do that with them, then it's like, why wouldn't I just put all of that same energy into my brand that I know if I promote Hoodrichbikelife.com instead of so-and-so BMX or whatever, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but I feel like
it's the industry I'm living in. So honestly, like, I'm gonna let you speak in a second, but it's honestly a risky thing that I'm doing, that I'm just basically saying like all you brands ain't, y'all gotta do right by us at the rider because there's so many people who just want to take the handouts, do the free stuff, be a part of something. But at the end of the day, like, y'all want to be a part of something while they sitting there making money, all them, you feel me, their rent's paid every month, they got nice cars, they don't have to worry about eating, bro. Like, I literally, you know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't have to be sitting here and be like, damn, like, do I really want to spend this money on food? I should be able to buy any type of food I want as hard as I work. If I want to eat steaks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from Longhorn, I should be able to do that. You know what I mean? Because of the amount of work I put in and the value I bring. I know what I bring. So, like, yeah, I think about getting a job, but at the same time, it's just like, if I get a job, I'm fulfilling somebody else's dream. I'm working to build the next man's dream, whoever I'm working for, instead of like, what if I just put a little bit more and that blessing come from me? I run to that right person and change myself. So now it's like rebrand myself, put everything into me. If you got a contract and you want to work, let's get it. And because you actually showing that you care about me and my real situation. And we going to put some moves together and I'm going to bring you more value than any check you ever going to cut me. I don't care how big that check is. If you cut me $1 million check, I'm going to bring you $10 million worth of value because that's how my work ethic always been. So for me, it's like, it's going to come into, I know you wanted to talk about the rebranding, but that's why I'm putting everything into my Hoodrich. That's why I got the socks. Y'all going to have to check the Instagram. I just got, I fully make the sock. I buy equipment. I don't invest in a new drop. I invest in the equipment to forever have that drop. So like, like I'm rebranding. We about to, drop all, sweatsuits to face masks, socks. I mean, your whole leg, everything. We about to get crazy with it, real. Like, we really about to turn it up. And, but yeah, man, just working with all these people is cool. I want my relationships there. And if anybody takes offense to me saying, my only sponsor is SE Bikes, then, you need to take a look at yourself and see what value you really brought me, because ever since I started, I came in this game as Hoodrich Bike Life 4 years ago and maybe a week now. Like September 25th, I got my first shirts or something 4 years ago. So we've exactly 4 years in. I did nothing You know, obviously everybody starts with 0 followers, but I started that and I build up. I never was just sitting at the same spot. I continuously was growing and kept bringing more value. So the people who working with me, whenever you decided to work with me, even if it was cool then, you know what I mean? The more somebody goes up and the more value I keep bringing, and just, if I feel like I'm not getting my value in return, then it's whatever. And, you know, it's not for nobody to take personal, because at the end of the day, I feel, and if anybody disagrees, then that's on you. But I feel like the only person who brings me a real value is SE Bikes. Shout out to Todd Lyons, shout out to Losi. You know, shout out to them for paying the money, Todd put his, you know, card in to pay for my host for the podcast, which, you know, we're on Spotify and we're on Amazon already. You know, right? And, you know, obviously
we waiting on Apple.
Yeah, we waiting on Apple. So Amazon, Spotify right now, you can go listen to this without watching the video, waiting on the YouTube uploads to mess up and it not drop on time. So, you know, every Tuesday, they're going to be uploaded 7 o'clock. I'm trying to get all my old episodes up because, you know, they paid for the plan where I have enough, you know, I can upload as much as I want. Right. So, you know, shout out to them for always having my back and, you know, putting me on this stuff, giving me, you know, the Philly ride out. You know, I made 250 shirts for him, 2 weeks notice. I literally paid my whole rent off of doing the shirts that we gave away to all my friends.
No, I was watching you do them, Jones. I tried to help you, but you got that locked down. The whole process, everything that you need to do for that is already locked down.
Yeah, it's like, well, you know, working with yourself. Yeah. Like, you know, I've been doing this brand for 4 years by myself. Been probably 3.5 years making my own merch, and
no, that's dope though.
I know how to do it. I start cutting, and then I come from there. Like after a couple of cuts, I start just peeling, and just, you know, it just go. I got the flow. Like I'm like a one-man machine, which, you know, that's something I'm trying to change, and obviously bringing you in with the camera stuff, and, you know, all the behind the scenes, designing my cards, just. And, you know, really just anything I need, you know what I mean? And
what's going on with the Hoodrich team though?
Man,
the Hoodrich team is growing.
Yeah,
we got some hitters. We got some good people.
Yeah,
I feel like we just added somebody too.
Yeah, shout out, man. That's big. That's another big thing. You know, shout out to Tristan Glow from out Canada, man. Like, Tristan, you know, TDK Riders, that's his pop. I've been dealing with his dad, TDK Riders. Like, big shout out to him. And, you know, Hoodrich team, it's more of a family, you know that. Like, you know, it's I don't care about who's the best rider. It's about the relationships you build. Like, I'm probably never going to sponsor somebody that I'm not met in person a couple times, and, like, when I meet the people, they're not asking me to be on the team. That's the people who get on the team. Like, people who's asking me to get on the team, like, you're probably blocking yourself from getting on the team by, you know, everybody knows you want to be a part of something when people is doing big things, but, like, the team a lot, you know, there's a lot I kind of want to, you know, we got a great team. You know, we just put Tristan on. We got my young boy Woody. What's his Instagram? Is it Traffic Demon Woody?
Traffic Demon Woody,
like Traffic Demon Woody, maybe. Yeah. Traffic Demon Woody, you gotta check him out. Like, young bull, just full of energy. Amazing kid. Like, when I met him, he's funny, he's always joking, just got so much energy. And he doesn't, you know, he seems like he's on the right path and wants to do good things. So
most of the people that's on the team, they showing progression.
Oh yeah, well, that's what I wanted to get into. Well, with Woody, I just met him and I liked him. I'm like, man, this little kid, you know, it's somebody I gotta protect almost. Like, you know, I gotta keep him away from, like, you know, I'm from the streets. Like, I did all this stuff, so I don't want to see these kids go that route. So, like, it's somebody like him, I look at him like, man, he's still so young, innocent. He got all this energy. Like, he reminded me of myself. So Woody, you know, I put him on, and bro, his come up, like, I I did not think he was going to get so good. You know what I mean? Like, I put him on to be like, you know what I mean? I mess with you, I got you, we going to keep you around.
Stick around us, you're going to be safe around us.
Keep around us, you know we going to teach you the way to do it and become successful. And like, bro, he is literally, bro, Philly bike life guy, watch out, because he about to be crazy. Lil Mama Miles, man. Shout out to her. I mean, that girl just, she just does amazing things.
Energy is crazy. She positive.
Yeah, she brings just a fucking party vibe to the ride out. Yeah. Everywhere she goes, like people just, her energy is amazing. You know, I gave her a set of Movo mics about maybe like a month, 2 months ago.
At the Bike Life
Episode 17, 6 weeks ago about. We gave her mics. I mean, I've been seeing her running around doing little interviews, stuff like that.
She's on Instagram. What's her Instagram?
Lil Mama Miles.
Lil Mama Miles on
You know, she got her merch going, 10 years old. Too, she's on YouTube, got her merch going. Dude, she surfed. Like, I never even surfed. So, like, you know, Ezra, I don't know exactly how old Ezra is. Let me make sure. I think he changed his Instagram. I don't want to say it wrong. So,
Ezra's dope too.
But Ezra, California. Okay, easy_elite. Still, I thought he changed it for some reason. But Ezra, just super dope young kid, a lot of talent. You know, he was riding SE bikes, and he was riding for like the elite bikes, and then I'm pretty sure some other people out Cali just gave him another brand of bike. And man, this kid he's made, you know, at an age like that, just working your way around, and you know, didn't build he building relationships, didn't burn none, great energy. You know, I definitely want to give him a shout out. I definitely gotta reach out to them, man. I just, you know, got so much going on, but you know, like we can't forget One Way Martin. You know, he's out, you know, out Philly killing it.
He broke his finger at Ebro. He out for a little while.
Shit. But listen, Martin, you know, if y'all don't follow One Way Martin, y'all need to. I honestly, Martin knows the love I got for him. You know, I helped him, you know, behind the scenes, a lot of talks, always in his best interest and, you know, never selfish, always what's best for him. That's my guy. You know, we was just with Key. What's his Instagram these days? People gotta stop changing their Instagram.
He's a traffic demon too, ain't he?
Yeah, like
he's a traffic demon.
Well, whatever, Kid, you know, formerly Bike Star Kid, who got hit by the car, drugged, you know what I mean, in the hospital for 6 months, came out of that. But he out here killing them on camera. He do shit I can't do.
He's sharp.
You know what I mean? Couldn't walk a year ago. Me and D Blocks went up, Santa Blocks him. And, you know, this kid, like I said, he's out here doing some tricks I can't do. You know, damn, I don't want to forget nobody, though. Nico, man.
Nico out
young
Florida
kid,
right now.
Moved out Florida. Listen, Nico moved out Florida by himself and is keeping that shit alive. Nico, you know, he another young kid with that drive to do better. I feel like no matter what Nico does, he gonna be successful. You know, big shout out, Bike Star Caden, my son, 14 years old, you know.
We got Ian on the team.
Ian the GOAT, man. Ian the GOAT.
Ian the GOAT
like,
is
we
really
put
a
Ian
young
on the
GOAT.
team. Yeah, I gotta make sure I get Ian some stuff, but yeah, merch. Ian, bro, like I got a team full of hitters. Like, bro, did we forget somebody? No. Nah, we ain't gonna listen. I just had to remove. I know why you laugh.
But I mean,
listen. I'm not gonna say his name, but people who know, you know what I mean. But I did had to remove a member from the team. I'm not gonna put his whole name out there because I wasn't there when they're saying what happened. You know that his name been involved in 2 bike thieves as of recently, and
too much.
You know, people just bring his name up to me. He's doing bad, and you know, I tried working with him time and time again to make sure, you know, I want to keep him under the wing. You know, when you going a little astray, I'm not going to push you away and say I'm not going to deal with you. But at the end of the day, I do got a brand to run. I got to protect my brand as a seller. If you out here stealing bikes,
when there's accusations of you stealing a bike, and we know you, and it's like I
Nah,
don't really believe it.
To me,
but then
yeah.
there's another, and it's the
Too
same
much stuff.
accusation.
Yeah, too much stuff added
like,
up with that. So I had to
too many.
remove him from the team, and you know, I just hope he could really get back from that and just figure out whatever's going on in his life that's making him put himself in these situations to even be accused of that, or whatever you're doing that, and figure out, you know, what you really want in life and go after it, because he was one of the most talented kids on the team. Bro, it hurts me. Like, it really hurts me to have to do that. But at the end of the day, I got to protect my brand. Obviously, we spoke about it before I even spoke to him about it. You know what I mean? Because, like you said earlier, it's all about relationships. And, you know, if I just feel like I can't trust you, and, you know, you going to damage my reputation, because that's not what we deal with. We try and bring the community together, and, you know, just to, you know, do something like that to the people you be around. You know, you can't be around me. I got too much. If you stealing a little bike off somebody, you know, I got 100 times what you stealing off people. So, you know, I can't co-sign that. So, yeah, we did have to kick somebody off the team. Damn, man, if I left somebody out, this shit gonna be crazy. But, yeah, man, the team is great.
Joe No Blocks, shout out Joe
Oh,
No
yeah.
Blocks.
Well, listen, man, see, Joe No Blocks, man, I don't like putting him in that category, because he's honestly more than that. Like, Joe No Blocks is more like,
Joe No Blocks.
it hurts me to say Adam, he's like a part owner, but he's not.
He a huge
Like,
supporter
like
for
you
the
know,
team.
Nah, bro, he's more than that.
More than
like,
a supporter.
Yeah, honestly, like
Where
Joe,
we put Joe at?
an owner, but I'm too greedy to give him his parts. Like,
Man, shout out Joe.
Nah.
Wherever you fall in this.
Joe family, like Joe, real talk, man. Like right now,
Nah, that's my
him and his
brother.
girl, like they let me, bro. They gave me a car
Factz.
to, you know, obviously not here you keep it, but here until you get your new car, which, you know, they know I'm not going to buy a car next week, next month. You know what I mean? So here, take this for the next couple months, whatever, and, you know, hold this down till you get right. You know, Joe buys, Joe, you know, bought 50 shirts off me one time, bro. He just gives them all away to people. Like, I be getting, oh, thank you, Hoodrich, and Joe is like the head of marketing, bro. And like everybody, see, the thing is, like you know what I said earlier, like the owner, and you know, I'm just playing, but like Joe's really like the head of marketing. Like Joe's really out there always just trying to push, make sure I'm better behind the scenes, making sure I'm good, just with everything. Like Joe is a huge part of my life, and yeah, I don't like putting him in as part of the team. Like that spot, like I said, that sponsorship name, like that to me, bro, that ruins relationship. You know what I mean? You'll go in loving whoever you start working with, and then you bring so much value and you feel like it's not appreciated. You know what I mean? Like, I put in so much work for every brand, and it's just like, you know, you understand everybody's busy, but this, that, like, damn, you can't even do this for me while I'm over here. But it's like, you know, I'm mindful of my situation. I know I'm where I'm at because of the simple fact of the choices I made. Every choice I decided to make in my life, I had two choices. I made one, and all of them choices that led me to be exactly where I'm at financially, mentally, just there's everything. It's your choice. You have nobody to blame but yourself.
Right.
Same thing with, you know, kicking, you know, main man off the team, because the choices you made put you in a situation for somebody to even put you in that category at the least. You know, we all know it's probably definitely more that, you know, I'm not dumb. I know 100% what it is. But at the end of the day, I can't think you did something and put that on you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. So, but it's whatever, that's what he got to deal with, and he, you know, got to deal with that on his own. So with me, that's what it is. Like,
Man, I don't even want to keep speaking on that. That's my little brother.
yeah, no, that's still little bro, but you just can't, you know, represent me on social media. If I see you outside, it is what it is. Just, you know, you can't be tagging me. you know, as far as wearing my clothing, you know, everybody can buy it, and you know, I'm not going to stop you from supporting me, because maybe that might be the thing that get you back in, that you support me the whole time and keep grinding and act like nothing changed, except you're just not tagging me and letting the world know that I'm dealing with you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I can't really say, but. And at the end of the day, we just try, you know, turn this up, keep.
So I got a little beef to pick with you, gang.
Let's go.
I went on a couple trips with you, right? So we started like the main events. All right, let's go with the main events. We went through the Philly SC ride.
Hold up, shout out to whoever be making these drinks.
No label.
Sponsor us.
We went to the Philly SC ride. It was me and you, gang. We tore that joint up, all the footage in the world. Then we went to the the SC New York ride, tore that joint up, had all the footage. Then we went to the 3-day ride.
Right.
Cali.
Yeah, that was different.
Joint.
That ride was different, right?
And then you left me. You went to Texas. Went to Texas. I wasn't there. And then you came home. Was like, yo, I need some footy in Philly because I'm about to leave for Jamaica.
So listen.
And then I ain't get to go to Jamaica. Like, what's up, bro?
Right,
I missed all the podcasts that I did out in Texas. Missed the whole podcast that you did out of Jamaica.
That shit was fire too.
Man.
Nah,
like,
so
what's
listen,
up, bro?
I'm gonna tell you what's up, right?
No, I don't care. I just want to know how Texas was.
Nah, but listen, I gotta kick some game real quick.
What's the game? What's the game?
So no matter how much you do for something, you said, damn, bro, you had me out the Philly ride out. We was lit. I just got all the footage in the world. You took me out New York. Man, we flew out Cali. You made sure I would. But then you ain't do this. You ain't do that. It's always, bro, it's always when somebody don't for you.
God, nigga.
Listen, give you air to breathe. You talking about somebody smoked a cigarette at a football game. Bro, I gave you life, bro.
What the fuck?
But real talk. Nah, I'm just playing with that. But no, that's really how it be. You know, obviously not with us, but I know you was just building to the subject. But I wanted to kick a little game, because that's how I go with a lot of people, though. You know what I mean? You do so much for everybody, and in a second, you act like, you know, you can't do something that they expect
like,
you to do. Yeah, they like, oh, Hoodrich acting crazy. He want to charge me $30 for a shirt. It's like, bro, that's how much they cost. Like, what you mean? Nah, but he be giving me them joints for $10. Like, bro, $1 off you. You ain't think he needed to order a pizza or something? You know what I mean? Like, they started tripping. But yeah, nah, man, we killed these trips. You know, like I said, I'm glad you got to come out there all that. I definitely want to make sure. You know, man, listen, I wish I could have had you on them trips, because, man, listen, where I went first, Texas.
You went to Texas?
All right, so, like, August 25th, we did the SC Bikes Island ride out, Moody Gardens, you know. Jono Blocks popped out there with us, so, you know, that was lit to have his help, but, you know, the way me and you work is different, so. But, man, yeah, man, that shit was lit, like, but I was just running around the whole time, you know, obviously doing all the team stuff, but trying to get as many podcasts as I done, like trying to get my ride in clip, bro. Like I was literally, you know, when I'm out there, I mean, you see how I move. I do the most. Yeah. Like everybody say, like even Wicked said, like Hoodrich got all the clips, bro. When they said that, we was like half the way in. I counted. I had 250 videos down.
Wicked is the SC cameraman talking about Hoodrich got all the camera footage.
Because obviously, they had their, man, listen.
That's crazy.
He got some shit, but they respect me, you know. They know when I come out, like, you know, we not getting less than 250 video. You know, we posting 5 times a day, and then we can post 5 times a day for the next month or two. Jamaica kind of messed me up with that, because I kind of got in a little rut, but we'll get into that after. But yeah, Texas was lit, you know, went out there. The whole team, man, you know, I got a couple interviews, you know, it wasn't the whole team. We was missing Lil Man, Rye, Keith wasn't there, Zach Lewis wasn't there, Jacob wasn't there, but I think that's it. I think everybody else was there, but just to, you know, link up, I don't even want to say it like this, but like, you know, like when 15 out of 20 is there, like, man, the whole team is there because I'm one person, bro. I can't fucking spend time with all 20 of y'all like I want to anyway, because everybody on the team, I honestly, as a person, for some different reason, I like what they do and I fuck with them. It may be, man, when we be at his crib, when we go out there, it be lit. Or, you know, somebody like Damon where, you know, when I go out his crib, that's home. You know what I mean? Not we just over there chilling. It's a vibe. Like, everybody, you know, I really respect everybody on the team because everybody had to put in crazy work in some aspect to get on that team, and everybody cool. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned, we all supported each other and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, we was out there with the whole team. I'm running around getting my interviews. They had me zip line. Like, bro, I got to the top.
I seen that.
Listen, I was too much of a bitch to bitch out. You know what I mean? Like,
too much of a bitch.
Listen, Jason, one way Jason walked down, he walked all the way to the top, said, no, I'm not doing this.
Jason.
Grown man walked down. Yeah, I got the footage. I was messing with it at the beginning. I'm like, bro, you're scared. He was like, I'm not scared. I was like shaking his legs.
Nah,
like, look,
bro,
your legs
man,
are
walking
shaking.
back.
Yeah, so they walked back down. You know, I'm just like, I ain't going down. I just knew not to drop. So I went zip lining for the first time. They was trying to get me to go in the pool, water park, all that, but like, it's not really my thing. I don't really do the swimming and stuff.
You don't know how to swim though?
I do, but like when I was a kid, like I was small. Like I'm small, you know what I mean?
Still
Like
small, my boy.
Yeah, so like I used to be getting dunked under the water by my brother. Like I got an older brother, 2 years older than me.
You only got one brother?
Yeah. But everybody, you know, all the neighborhood, just, I don't know, I just ain't never really.
Oh, you was with your brother friends and.
Yeah, so you know they all be wrestling. You know that's when wrestling was popping on. I ain't do that wrestling shit, all that. Like I wasn't really into that. Like I was skateboarding, riding my bike, maybe playing some basketball, play hockey, whatever.
Chill,
but
low key.
Yeah, but we not fucking wrestling, grabbing each other, slamming each other. Like man, I'm too small. Like so. No, real talk.
Try to go in the water park.
Yeah,
so. Bring back old memories.
Yeah, no, I did climb into the pool to the bar because Todd, you know, he ordered me some food, stuff like that. So I climbed in. They tried having me have a drink with them, but, you know, I don't drink. So, like, I had the drink, and then I gave somebody half, and then I took, like, 2 sips and just gave it away. I couldn't do it. But I tried, you know, and I, like, you know, when I'm out, like, I don't drink, but, like, I don't swim, but I got in Todd Lyons' hot tub when I went there. Like, it's just certain experiences. Like, man, I'm out here, I'm going to live. Like, yo.
Hey, yo!
Not like
it was you and Todd in the hot tub. It's crazy.
Yo. Nah, you wildin', bro. Nah, like all of us, the whole crew, you know, at the pool, the hot tub. I'm not getting in the pool, but I'll sit in the hot tub.
Who was in the hot tub? Oh,
yeah, nah. Hey, yo.
The whole crew was in the hot tub.
Yeah. SE crew. Yo.
Yo, you're crazy. Bro.
But
so how is Jamaica, my boy?
Alright, well they didn't have no hot tubs there, so that shit was cool.
Fuck Texas.
Nah, that shit was hot. Yeah, nah, Texas was wild though, cause fuck that shit, bro. They locked Joe No Blocks up.
Oh damn.
But nah, like the whole situation to me, it was a lit weekend being with everybody. You know, obviously we wasn't out riding as much as we wasn't riding the whole time, but it was a different joint. It was
y'all had like a bike expo.
Yeah, it was a bike expo. You know, we signing fucking J Miles, signing people's heads, signing autographs.
I
like
seen that on Instagram too. J Miles a wild boy. Like, he would have had to go home without that signature. Not signing your head.
I would have.
Not signing your head.
Nah. All that shit was lit, and then basically came back. And then a week later, you know, came back, you know, messed with my kids for like the week. You know, but it was so hectic that week, I didn't get to spend much time with them. And then, you know, the girls started school that week. And then next thing you know, I'm out to Jamaica for a week. Man, that trip Bro, that, like, it changed my outlook on life. It made me, like, grateful for, like, all the things that I struggle about, you know what I mean? Like, damn, I struggle to pay my rent every month. Let me go over to Jamaica and tell her, man, I'm struggling to pay my 3-bedroom house rent every month and keep up with all my other bills and, you know, car payments, cell phones, this, that, you know, like all this machines to make all these clothes, you know what I mean? Like they gonna look like, bro, you really up. And like, it made me, you know, also take a step back and look at where I came from years ago. Like, I got out of jail in 2014 with like nothing, you know what I mean? Nothing, like probably like, you know, you don't even want to wear the same clothes you was wearing. You know, you coming home, you trying to get back. So like, I come home with nothing, still trying to figure it out, still one foot in the streets, but you know, you want to be out, but you know, I'm still trying to make the plays. And that, you know, the FBI came questioning me about the stuff from, you know, years before that. So I'm like, all right, I really got to get out the game, start making change, and then, you know, build up to where I'm at now. But like back then, man, going, like I was in my county jail 8 times, like juvenile placements, I was in 6 of them. But being in my county jail 8 times, bro, that shit literally like,
all right, we good.
It just made me keep, I was never able to build nothing, to really have nothing, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Bro, I'm in jail for 9 months, come home 3 months later, I'm back in jail again. Like, all the shit I acquired in them 3 months, that shit, people done, you feel me? I'm probably staying at this place with this person. People done took everything, people wearing your clothes, like, so you coming home starting over. So it's just like all the shit I built up in these past like 5-6 years, like it really makes me appreciate it, makes me proud of myself to know like how far I came. So it really like just going there humbled me. And then like going out there, being able to, the relationships that I built with people out there, like on a whole different country, like it's just crazy. And just like, I don't know, like I really built some real relationships. Like I still talk to these kids every day, like, bro, like my boy JB Stunts, he's funny as I'm up talking about, that's not right.
That's not right.
Like, bro, it's just, man, it's so different, but everything's the same because we all humans, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like, the stuff we worry about and the stuff they worry about, like,
we live in 2 completely different
worlds.
Bro,
these kids out here, they be like, man, my bike's a hoagie, my bike a piece of shit, you know what I mean? And in reality, it really is.
In reality, they got an SE bike that ain't been maintained since they bought the bike.
Yeah, exactly. But in reality, like to us, like I would never ride my bike in that condition you're riding it because I know how to maintain my bike, like you're saying. But it's like, bro, them kids over there, bro, they would cry. Like, bro, you gave them that bike, they would forever remember you and do anything for you as long as they live. You know what I mean? Like, just to have something like that. So it's like the stuff, you know, just seeing that, but coming out there and just seeing, like, I don't want to say everything they don't have, because it helped me understand Bob Marley a lot more going out there. Because, like, man, these are happy, good people. Mm-hmm. Listen, if you put somebody out here in that situation, not move them out there so they be like, oh, I'm just out, just took everything from them and said, this is where you gotta live now. Move them up to North Philly and just had them living up there with, you feel me? You can go to the corner store twice a week and get a bag of chips, this, that, and just try to live at a lower level compared to people couldn't, you know what? But these people is just so happy for what they got, the relationship they all share with each other. Mm-hmm. And it's just, man, the love is really there. It's different. Like, I had the one guy hopped out on me talking about, white mom, hopped out the bus on me, bro. The bus stop, he hopped out. He started like screaming at me, y'all are crazy, this, that. And I'm like, I turned to the other boy that we with, I'm like, yo, like, what the fuck he saying to me? He telling you be careful, the drivers out here crazy, this, that, you know what I mean?
So you was riding your bike?
Yeah, and just because he seen that I was white out here with all these people, he probably knew I was bringing some value, you know, we gonna protect him, you know what I mean? even if they don't think I'm bringing value, he's not from around here. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers are crazy. But he probably understood I'm bringing some type of value. So,
he definitely brings something to the community.
He's helping us out. So we gonna protect this man at all costs because don't no government out there help them, nothing. Bro, I thought the cops was about to lock me up. I come wheeling past the car and I like drug my hand on the side of the pickup truck, the cop car. Yeah. And bro, like 30 seconds later, they come zooming up the pack on the opposite side of the road now, lights on, all that. Stop right at me, point at me, come here. I'm like, fuck, like, I can't run, bro. I'm white with a beard and tattoos in Jamaica. In Kingston, Jamaica, bro.
Go find a resort.
Like we in the hood. We not even, we not at the resort, bro. Yeah. We in the trenches, like.
Word.
So I'm just like, what's up? Go over. And they just like, look, stay, all y'all, just make sure y'all stay on this side. They was cool. I said, damn, I thought I was going to get locked up. Boy was like, listen, wasn't nobody here going to let them take you. Like, and said that. And I said, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit different. Like, they appreciate us. I got so many kids hitting me up from Jamaica. Like, can you give me a bike? I just be telling them, like, no, like, that's not how it works. You know, I'm harsh. Like, me. Like, I don't sugarcoat stuff. I'm not going to tell you, oh, yeah, well, maybe if you keep. No, like, there's other people out working you right now, not asking, like, and I don't like it really explain. I'm going to tell you what it is, and you either going to figure it out or you not.
Nah,
I'm
your
not
message
gonna figure it out
is really just use what you got. Every time you speak on something, use what you have. You got a camera, start a podcast. You got a phone, start a podcast.
Yeah.
That's your motto. Use what you got.
Because
you
bro,
got a bike,
why
you want another one?
I never had
Work
nothing.
to get to it.
I never had nothing. So
that's
like,
true.
My whole life I grew up. What you gotta understand is a lot of people don't know. Like I grew up, like it was my mom, my dad, and then I had an older sister, my older brother, and then my youngest sister Melissa. So by the time I was like 5. Everything was cool, you feel me? Normal household, parents. And then my older sister got a brain tumor. So she got it when she was like 9. By the time she just turned 11, she died. You know what I mean? So then my parents got divorced. So I'm living, you know what I mean? My parents split up, so I'm living with my dad. Like, bro, I literally never had nothing. So like I really come from the struggle. So it's just, I don't know, to me I relate with that shit.
Yeah. So somebody just asking for a handout is kind of crazy to you, for real.
Yeah, because I understand, like, ain't nobody never gonna hand you nothing. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for your situation. So
and you getting handed something listen, how you gonna appreciate that?
What you gonna do with the handout? All the stuff people think I got handed is the shit I actually worked the hardest for. When y'all see me get that free bike, you know how hard I had to work to get that free bike?
I had to post 5 times a day.
I can't get 15, 20, 30 free bikes a year.
Right.
I don't get a free bike every week. Like when you go to work and you get $1,000 paycheck every week. That's not how it works.
$1,000 is kinda low. So
I'm just saying.
The number was just vague.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, real shit though. Like,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, but obviously that's why I don't got a job, because I'm not comfortable with $1,000 a week paycheck.
Yeah,
obviously it could really help me right now, but I feel like it'll hinder me more than make me good, because I know I can get this to the point where I'm really making so much more money. I got a good game plan, obviously, shit gotta unfold for people to see what's really going on behind the scenes.
Definitely got the plans in motion.
Yeah, they all in motion. I got the plan and they all in motion. So, I'm just waiting for certain things to come through. I got a lot going on, man.
So what else we got? I feel like we covered a lot today.
Man, I know today, we covered a lot today in general, because I woke up today. Listen, I woke up today. I went and met with my brother-in-law, had some good conversations, met some links. I'm about to start making some socks for my other boys' brand. Started doing them, made some other links. I went up, I found a new wholesaler, I got a bunch of sample stuff for my new sweatsuits we got on. You know, we dripping, you know. Got the whole sweatsuit, I know, you know. Go check the Instagram out. I'm gonna see all the pics of all the new stuff. But yeah, I got, you know, all the sweatsuits today, and then yeah, we met up. You know, you got done work. You know, I was done my running around, went and did my thing. Met you at Raph's crib, Raph Xavier, Swerve the movie.
Swerve the movie.
And yeah, we got a little preview of, you know, a partially edit, you know, a very rough edit, rough draft of, you know, what it is, a, you know, 30-minute thing. But, you know, we got a great visual of what's going on, and you know, it's good to see it. You know, I'm harsh on myself as that I be thinking like my parts be trash, but other people's
No, you
shit
definitely
be good.
suck at acting. It's not for you, my boy.
Real shit.
It's like, no, I feel like
I be looking in that shit like,
because I wasn't
I'm gonna
at,
be hard on myself. I don't know.
I wasn't at all the scenes, but the scenes where I was at, it was like, oh no, he really natural at it. Like he really playing himself. So
But when you see it on camera, do you feel like it looks that way?
On camera, it's like, on camera, it's like, oh nah, that's just him. Like that's who he is. I mean, and that's what it takes to be a good actor.
Well, I mean, to me, like I'm always gonna critique myself because I always like.
And this is really your first job.
Yeah, but I always feel like I could do better. You know what I mean?
That's
me as a person.
As a person, and
yeah,
that's
me as a person. Yeah,
progress.
Yeah, you can say I got the most fire shit, and I'm like, nah, that shit could have been better. Like I don't like it. That's why I always ask y'all like, bro, I don't like that episode. I don't like that. And you be like, bro, this shit fire. Like drop it. Like the people gonna like it. But nah, it's just because I know my potential and I know I ain't reached it yet.
Nah, but I felt like your acting was cool in there. But what he showed us was like he basically put the storyline in order. And he tried to, he showed his vision on what he had in his head and actually executed it. It's not fully complete.
Yeah, once he adds everything else into it and, you know, does his little final touches, what he explained to us, I think that's going to be fire.
But Swerve the movie is definitely coming closer and closer.
But yeah, man, we rebranding everything we doing right now. Like Swerve the movie, you know, Raph, we going to have, you know, it's getting worked on. I know everybody keeps wondering, oh, when is it coming out? But you got to understand stuff like this costs a lot of money, takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources. And, you know, when you're doing it just on a lower, you know, independent, it's going, you know, it's going to be different. So Swerve the movie coming, you know, we ain't invest all that money, time, energy into that. It's definitely on the way. We just trying to make it as good as we can to really maximize the value for all the work we put in and, you know, see what the get back is. And yeah, but you know, we rebranding everything. Go check out, you know, definitely check out my Instagram. You know, numbers definitely been going up on Instagram, been getting nice. My views just actually went down, but you know, Insights is definitely up there, reaching a count. My Reels views just kind of, I don't know, did they change the algorithm, whatever, but I'm not worried about that. I just keep dropping. But yeah, the clothing, man, listen, we about to start dropping crazy, all new styles, just really designer. I'm gonna start doing a lot of, man, y'all just gotta keep an eye out and look, but just know, man, everything we doing different, man, is just Hoodrichbikelife, man. We going in with everything. This like, to me, this is like, I don't wanna say the Hail Mary, but this the last, like, man, listen, I'm about to really, cause I'm drained, bro.
No, I feel you.
Like, I'm about to put everything I got into this, like, all the money I can acquire, everything I'm putting, we gonna do it so crazy that, man, if people don't get down and support it, then I don't know what's gonna happen. But at the end of the day, man, we just gonna keep pushing. I'm tired, like, you know, like you said earlier, you wanna just quit and get a job. No, I don't wanna get a job, but like, I just want something to happen for me that I know is out there. I need y'all brands that, you know, is really ready to work to get them contracts right. Holla, like, pay us, you know, as the riders, pay us what we're worth. Don't have us come in like, as a brand, like, you know, Hoodrichbikelife is a LLC. As a brand, you have a marketing budget. It's just, every brand does. That's just how it works. So if you choose to think, oh, I'm just going to give everybody free stuff out my marketing budget, and you're not even in the streets neither, I can't work with you. If anybody else does, that's on y'all, but I can't. I physically, mentally, and financially cannot afford to do that anymore. So, you know, I'm putting everything into my brand. I'm gonna drop, you know, so much stuff, and, you know, everything everybody been asking for. I'm gonna work on getting the chest bags back in, just everything, and really just try and do everything in a better quality, better stuff. Like, the, you know, the little sweatsuits we got on, they calm, but they calm. Like, you know.
These joints pressure.
No, listen, but you know what I'm about to do. I do that a couple other little, you know.
Pressure.
When I do what I say I'm going to do to them, though, it's going to take it to a whole nother level. We stepping up the merch. All the other brands, man. Anybody got a brand, man? You want to work? You need some socks done? Anything, man? Get with me. I got so much equipment. All I do is I make merch for a living. You know, there's a lot of shirts you probably seen that I did. The SE Philly shirts, the SE Crew shirts. There's a lot of, you know, and that's just what SE gives me. There's a lot of other stuff I do, but, you know, we're not going to speak on everybody. You know, everybody, y'all can run y'all brands, and if y'all want to come at me, you know, try and get some wholesale stuff for your brand, we can work it out. If anybody wants to be a retailer of mine, hit me up. Any brands want to work with me, hit me up. But just, man, when y'all hit me up, no, man, y'all got to have this money right. You know, this is a business we try and run. We try and really take this to the next level. I'm always going to be out here with SE, promoting, doing my bike thing. But when it's coming to this business stuff, like, we really ready to turn this up to be able to take care of the people that's out here really grinding with us, putting in the work. And, man, like I said, I got the socks, man. We got everything. Like, we really just rebranding everything. The podcast, just everything is rebranded to new types of clothing, new logos coming, just everything brand new, different
new designs, new qualities.
Yeah, like
everything.
And
everything
yeah,
new.
Just everybody, man, just make sure y'all just stay tapped in. Who follow at Honcho_Hugo.
At Honcho_Hugo on Instagram. My YouTube is Mr. We Outside. I'm dropping.
Yeah, you gotta change that name. You gotta keep your name consistent.
On YouTube?
On everything, on all platforms. Your name has to be one thing.
On everything?
Your name gotta be one thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm over here trying to keep up with people's Instagrams. I was trying to find your Ebro video on my computer. I couldn't. Like, damn, I gotta go to my phone to go into the link. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't find you. I typed in Mr. We Outside. I couldn't. You know what I mean? So you gotta rebrand. Like, when you type in Hoodrichbikelife, that's all you gonna get. So
all right, I'm gonna switch to YouTube. I'm gonna see how that works.
Yeah,
but
I'm telling you,
right now
gotta,
it's Mr. We Outside. I'm dropping YouTube videos. Trying to do ride out videos. Really trying to switch it up, see what works for real. But
yeah, these commercials. You know, we working on these commercials, more skits, more everything. You know, if anybody need anything, man, tap into him. You need any type of camera work, logos done, anything. Tap into my guy. And you say, listen, if you don't even know nobody, just message him, say, listen, I seen on the Factz podcast, you do logos, what's up? Yeah. And we got you, you know what I mean? Real talk, best prices around, we not playing, we getting it done. Anything y'all need, man, when it comes to this promotion, anything, we willing to work with people, but just, man, just know when y'all reaching out, man, y'all gotta show the respect. People came a long way, we put in too much work to keep getting overlooked. And if y'all want to overlook us, then y'all can just look at our work and y'all not going to receive nothing in return, because, listen, man, we've been putting in the work. It's our time to get back. You know what I mean? I do too much to, you know what I mean, only be taken care of by a select few people. And, you know, if you're watching this and you feel some type of way, I'm sorry you feel that type of way. You know what I mean? You know, there's a difference between the sponsorship, collab, stuff like that. You know, I got my Crush Glove collab, which, you know, I always work with them, but that is a collab. You know what I mean? We do a collab glove. They drop the glove. They even sell it on their website. Obviously, I'm gonna promote people. Go to their website to buy my glove. But as far as
I need some new Hoodrich gloves too.
yeah, we waiting on the delays, stuff like that. Big shout out to Kat, Crush Glove. She's somebody who at Crush BMX. That's somebody that always had a great relationship with. I always, everybody who I worked with that we ever had a real relationship, like once you ever reached out and I felt like you ever cared about me and my situation, like I'd never relieve a situation and let the relationship go bad. So, but some people I feel like they just be too self-centered, only care about what they got going on, stuff like that. So, but we Xing all that out, man. Calm vibes, man. Big SE bikes. Shout out to SE, always, making sure I'm on the map. We appreciate y'all just for believing in me, see what I'm doing. And, I believe in the long game, definitely with everything I do. It's just, a lot of people talk a good game and, you're never going to see the payout. So, it doesn't take a lot to keep me happy. And, yeah, man, with that, man, I'm going to get to sleep. It's late. I'm trying to make sure these podcasts keep going longer and longer just so we can, I feel like when we talk and we really do good conversations, you're going to bring a lot more out than expected. And, just bring y'all value because what I'm doing, what I'm going through, I want y'all to learn from the stuff I'm going through, see it for what it is. I don't want people to see, the Instagram and y'all see what my lifestyle and think what it is and, y'all only see the good side. I want y'all to know everything that comes with it if this is what you decide you want to do. Because this isn't for everybody, but you can make a good living off it. And I'm going to be proof of that. Mm-hmm. And, you either with me or you not. And, I know there's a few of y'all with me. And if everybody feel free to reach out. I've been going through a lot. And that's why, I might feel the way I am because, I'm personally going through a lot of things. And if y'all, want to reach out and try to make an understanding on why things are the way between certain people, then that's on y'all. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep working.
Otherwise,
work with me.
Grab the merch, my boy. Grab the merch. Grab all the merch.
Yeah, all of it.
Hoodrichbikelife.com. Hoodrichbikelife on Instagram.
Man, everything
Hoodrichbikelife on YouTube.
Bike.
Hoodrichbikelife on TikTok. I didn't even know you had a fucking TikTok.
Twitter.
Boy got a Twitter. Facebook. You know he old as hell because he got a Facebook. Hoodrichbikelife everywhere. It's the Factz Life podcast.
Yeah. Discord.
Damn.
Discord, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube Studio. I got more on, Facebook.
All right, nigga, end the
Snapchat.
fucking podcast. God damn.